Stream
Nice.
delay is kind of throwing me off. But yeah. So Carnage is remaking the markets over here. 30C is
So
being remixed on the
PF2K
other side of
is
the map,
streaming on his
however.
own channel. Carnage
You guys
versus
see some
Striker. It seems like a really good late
now?
game.
Yeah. So we've got catapults being added in for a striker, and Carnage is struggling. He doesn't have gold to make units. Now he's queuing up such expensive units, like 6 raiders at a time. That's like 270 gold each round of production.
What do you mean?
Just
Guess
sold
there's
a
no way
bunch
to
of
see Mad Lib
wood to
versus
get more
Borg.
gold, but it's
No.
just
Yeah,
uphill
yeah.
for him for now.
Mad Lib versus
My God,
Borg.
look
No.
at this. He's just queuing up all the expensive units.
Wow,
But
Carnage.
the longer he waits, the stronger this Egyptian
Carnage
army
looking like
gets.
he's in a bad spot right now.
What happened? I think Striker is starting to delete some villagers, which is fair. Oh, but now Striker has shown his army to Carnage. Carnage trying to get a good surround. Yeah, I
Ooh,
don't think
it's
this is
getting
a
exciting.
spot where Striker can engage, because if he does,
Oh, he can do some
he's gonna
raiding
be
with those
surrounded
raiders.
by a lot of Norse units that are very scary, especially these berserkers. Now let's see. Carnage is getting away with lots of free gathering, even though Striker completely has vision of this. So I don't know why he's not going there, but he isn't. Oh, this poor throwing axeman just bit the dust. Okay, now Carnage is trying to stream in, and I don't know. Well, he does have a massive army, but he shouldn't be attacking all from the front. I'm not sure though. This is a very good spot for these berserkers to attack, and the catapults are
Wow,
not
what a
doing
huge
very
fight.
much. I think this is gonna go well for Carnage.
Wow, look at Carnage
Population is
destroy
still
him.
very much in favor of a striker. But I
Look
think
at those
are gonna clean
berserkers.
up
Holy
everything
shit.
eventually before dying. Yeah,
Holy,
look at this. Just
Berserker's
stacking their
OP,
weight.
bro.
Berserkers.
Berserker's
But
OP.
now Catapult champion is research for striker. I
Holy,
don't
that
know,
was
I think
so
Carnage
strong.
should start going to H4 himself and maybe add in some rhapsodes to heal these berserkers back
What?
up, because berserkers are expensive units. You would try
You
and save
can't
them
just
if you
stream them
can.
in, but that's huge. That's
This poor
huge.
catapult is trying to do something, but it's not going to do much. Berserkers have a lot of crush armor and a lot of health, but they don't care much about catapults. But well, actually, now Striker is falling behind in score. That's partially due to the armor upgrades he's getting. But still, now Striker is switching back to Chariots. He should probably research Chariot Archer Champion too, because of that sweet bonus versus infantry that they give. Yeah, Striker actually getting pushed back. That's very surprising how Carnage has clawed his way back into this game. Now he's making raiders. He's probably going to try and set them everywhere.
That's nuts.
More and more raiders being added in. Carnage only needs
Nuts.
some food to go to H4, and he's got 25 guys on food between all of these farms. And he does have all of his farm upgrades so far, so it's gonna be only a matter of time before. Oh my god, look at this! Striker trying to put down a tower to secure this gold, but Carnage has a thing or two to say about that. This fortress goes up and it's focusing down these villagers. So I don't think we need to look here for long to know who's gonna win.
Yeah,
On
no,
the
but
other
like
side of the
Carnage
battlefield, we've
doesn't
got
have a market line, I
the
don't think.
Norse
So if he
slowly
doesn't have a
pushing their
market
way
line,
in.
then he's
For
just
some
gonna
reason,
lose
Striker
his.
is refusing to build any axemen, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it's very weird of him not to build axemen. I think
Here come
camel
the
riders and
pouring
axemen should be
raiders.
better.
Nothing count. Yeah, exactly, Ace. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, no axemen. But even we've got farbuilders from this fortress, so no way for Striker to remain here. And all of his villagers either died or I think they fled over here. I'm not sure which one. But even though he's ahead so far in population, his score is telling a completely different story. Carnage could honestly just sell some of his wood and buy food and go to H4. I'm not sure what he's waiting on.
Yeah, he needs
Because, well, I guess
needs
Striker
Berserker
doesn't have too
champion.
many,
Berserker
H4
champion's
yet,
huge.
but he could make priests of top
The charge is like
and they could
massive for
probably do a
closing
lot
the distance.
against these berserkers, of which there are 15 in Carnage's army. That's a lot of berserkers, and he's just gonna go after the caravans now. Yeah, we've got a Priest of Ta. Carnage needs to pay attention to this. If this Priest of Ta survives... Oh, he's not. He's gonna die. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Well, too bad. He was gonna convert a lot of Berserkers, but he didn't. He bit the dust before he could.
That was a good surround by Carnage. Huge play. Man, it's a cool game.
Now let's see. Striker's score is incredibly low, but that is mostly because of this huge bank, wood bank of Carnage that is not being used for anything. Yeah. Oh, there's finally Chariot Archer champion for Striker, which is very nice, but his priestess is okay. He pulls them back now. He's keeping on with population, and I think this is where he holds Carnage. Yes. But now Carnage is gonna push with these Farbuilders. I think the Farbuilders can take down maybe one of the siege workshops before the siege towers are built, but I think at least one of them is gonna be trained. It's gonna be close though. This one is gonna go down for sure. So one more and the last hit. Oh, boom. But yeah, this one is gonna make a siege tower. And funnily enough, neither of these units can attack each other. They can just look each other. And like, be like, yeah, Carnage is gonna try and take down the siege tower with the... Wait a second, did I
Project Celeste got a
villagers?
Gifted sub from Grungy. Thank you,
Now
Grungy.
I have to check this thing again. Let's see. Now, I don't know if this is something Carnage wants to do. Chariot Archers with their champion upgrade have 50% bonus damage against infantry. And Berserkers, yeah, they're tough and tanky, but they're still infantry and they die. Like, look at how much damage each volley is doing to these Berserkers. Does Striker have the oh, he does have all the speed upgrades, so that's very nice. But finally some H4 in the queue for Carnage, and maybe, just maybe, he wants to switch to Ulfadens once he hits H4. Or he could get Berserker Champion for the charge.
Needs Berserker Champion for the charge.
Wait, my chat is in Dutch. Oh yeah, so I think he gifted a sub to Project Celeste. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Grungy. I appreciate it. Yeah, Project Celeste is now subscribed to one of the developers. That's really cool. Okay, desert conditioning being researched. And more Farbuilders for Carnage. I love how he's using Farbuilders. This is one of the advantages of Norse and Celts and later on Indians, is that the fact that they're able to make their rams from their fortress. So it's kind of a 2-in-1 investment for those civs. So other civs have to make a fortress to secure the front line, but they also need to make siege workshops separately if they want to make rams. But these civs, they can just make a fort, secure the front line, and then make a unit that'll destroy other buildings from that building itself.
I don't know if that's like so necessarily the best thing.
Ulfaden champion on the way.
That could also be seen as like a really bad thing though.
Let's see. Oh, we've got a ton of raiders.
Right, like that could be a bad thing because you have to drop down 700 resources in order to get a ram.
They're dealing
that's
with
pretty
this
bad.
quite handily. Carnage has a lot of score, but not enough population. And
Ulf champion. Oh my god, that's a scary army.
Yeah, and one thing that's dangerous with Norse and like Romans, maybe even, like the fact that you don't upgrade your pierce attack in the early game. Late game, if you want to switch to a pierce attack based army, it's gonna take you a long time.
Ooh,
oh my god,
Striker, that's a lot of.
These siege towers.
Oh man, and the camel riders.
So siege tower champion actually is an underrated upgrade, guys, for the Egyptians, because it gives 50% extra health. So now these siege towers have
50% extra health. Holy
each.
shit!
And
that's
you can
massive.
see how long it's taking Carnage to just take down these annoying things. So 3rd TC goes down.
Yeah, yeah,
Carnage
exactly.
Doesn't even have a 4th TC, does he? Or maybe he did and he lost it.
Oh, he's getting a 4th
stuck at
TC right
160
now, or 3rd TC right now.
But here's Ulfaden champion. Oh wait. Oh my god, the barracks that was researching Ulfaden champion seems to have been killed. So,
oh no, I think Carnage is gonna fall down.
Ulfaden champion is actually cancelled for Carnage, and he's being stuck at 90 population. What's going on?
He's got no production.
Carnage has all the resources in the world, but no production to make units with it.
Oh, that's
Now he's putting down
huge.
buildings desperately, but this is incredible by Striker. I mean, he doesn't have any much production of his own, but he's almost 80 population above Carnage, and there's the GG from Carnage. Oh my god,
Wow.
that's incredible.
What a great game. What a great game.
I cannot believe this. Very close game, within 1,000 resources gathered difference. Okay. So we switch to the other screen. So Striker won game 1. And I'll put the check mark.
Alright, see if I can co-cast as well.
Yeah, this is actually very nice play by Striker. I really like how he got Siege Tower champion. And that really like threw Carnage off guard because he lost all of his production. He lost the TC, tried to rebuild it, but then he lost other buildings, and like look at his bank. Like he had 2,000 gold, 4.6k wood, but he couldn't make anything from it because he didn't have the production. Hello?
Hey.
H3 text versus Hey, do you want to join the stream, or do you want to join the game, or do you want to like watch the stream? You can't watch from the
Discord?
Yeah, oh, I guess I can share my screen to you on Discord. Yeah, let me try that. But I'm gonna put the quality to kind of like low, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, I can't even go below that. Okay, I guess 720p for you it is.
Sounds good. That's top quality.
Yeah, Discord Nitro doesn't let me go below that. Well, let me know if you can see the stream.
Should be able to. Nice.
Can you?
Yes, I can.
Good.
Excellent.
Good. So yeah, we've got starofknight joining me as a co-caster.
That was a crazy good game last game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I really like the strategy of Striker to make those siege towers. Like I think they're a very underrated unit. Like
yes.
Like Egyptian rams, because they're overshadowed by elephants.
Yeah,
and
elephants
that sometimes that makes it so that people just don't make them, but when you do and you even get the champion upgrade, you can see how strong they can be. Is this game actually not connecting? That would be strange, but I can just relog, I guess.
Yeah, I think you
So how did the Borg versus Eerie series go? Did it end up at 2-0?
Oh, it was crazy. So Borg took the water, but he overextended on the water, and Eerie just had the perfect transition from the water onto the land army, and was just able to like steamroll Borg. So even though Borg had like 2 docks, he had all of the fishing boats he ever wanted. He had like something along like 7 extra longships that were just sitting on the water. And
7, yeah, that's a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. So a bit of an overextension. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Hold on.
You seem to have the ping at the top, so it might need to just like restart, or not restart, but relog.
The ping at the top,
like on your map. See how like there's a ping icon. Remember what you said, like where that thinks that you're in the game, but you're not actually. You haven't actually started.
Yeah. I don't like kicking people out of the party, but this is the only way to make sure that they leave the party. Because the worst thing in the world is like when you come back and ask them to rejoin, and it says player X is already in a party, and that just makes my hair turn red.
Oh no, I get you.
Yeah. Yeah. So rather, thank you for the kind words. Yeah, we do what we can. You know, we all love the game, so Nice to hear those words from you. Yeah, there they are. Hopefully it'll work this time around. Striker team 1, team 2, Oasis. Oh, the ping at the top. Right. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is actually nice. I never noticed that one. Like, what I used to notice was when you hover over gear in your inventory and it'll stop showing
Oh,
the stats. And, like, this item only provides a visual upgrade whilst in champion PvP mode. So, this is how I knew it would connect. But I never
interesting.
noticed this. Yeah, I never noticed that one. That's very nice. But anyway, let's introduce the players. We've got Striker as the Blue Persians, spawning here, already making a barracks. And we've got Carnage as the Blue Norse, as the Red Norse, sorry, on the bottom right of Oasis, the smallest map in the map pool. Luckily for him, though, he's got a back hunt. A very, very, very safe one, too. Like, it barely gets any safer than this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop this out. Yeah, sweet. And what I asked the players to do a while back was
Yeah.
send me some infos about themselves. You know how they got to the legend status. And so
Oh, yeah?
it's yeah. So
Okay.
I got it from both Striker and from Carnage. A little bit about themselves, how they got into Age of Empires Online, and the rest of it. So
Nice.
Striker said that his first
Hold
game
on.
ever.
1 second. Let me make your voice be played by my speaker so Happy Smurf can also hear you because he's sitting right next to me. Can you speak
Mm,
again now?
hey.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sweet. So Stryker
Yeah.
said that his first game was Age of Empires 2 because his father apparently was like a top 10 player in deathmatch game mode when he was like for 10 years or something like that. Crazy. So he used to watch a lot of his game back in the day, and he picked up the game casually apparently.
Oh wait, overlay. Oh my God. Sorry. Oh geez, I've been streaming with the wrong overlay all this time.
No, just recently, just recently.
Yeah. Okay.
I forgot to mention it.
And I also switched the sound back too because then the viewers can't hear it.
Yes.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you continue now, please?
Yes, of course. So
Yeah.
apparently, Stryker, father is a legend, which is awesome to see, and
Ah.
brings his son into it, which is really awesome. Um,
Uh-huh.
but then he said at some point he showed his dad showed him Age of Empires Online back in 2013. He only played
Oh.
some quests and leveled up his cities, and he barely played any PvP. But then he met people like Carnage and Zerton and Eerie and PF2K yourself, in other
Yeah.
in other RTS games, and got in touch with the competitive
Yes.
scene in
Yeah.
for Celeste in 2017. So that's an
Yeah.
awesome history of Stryker. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. It is true. Yes.
so he
Striker has
says,
been friends with Carnage and Zerton and like the others from other games too. Yeah, like 8-bit armies, I think.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he said that his favorite Project Celeste moment was
Uh-huh.
when he beat Give You Anxiety in a tournament, and he blamed his most problems on the loss.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, you never know what you get out of Give You Anxiety's bag of excuses. So one day can be his mouse not working, one day, like, the sun shone in his eyes because that's also one that's been used before.
No way. Is that
Yeah,
serious?
but yeah, but you never know, like, it's constantly evolving. So
Ah,
by now, I bet he's added way more to it.
yeah. Well, Give You Anxiety is a legend in the Age of Empires
Of
Online
course.
scene in his own right. So
Right,
that's
right,
awesome.
right.
Awesome to see that Stryker feels that way. And for Carnage,
Yeah?
so he said he started playing 2,500 years ago. No, sorry, 25 years ago, but it feels like 2,500 years ago. Um,
Yeah.
and so he played when he was a kid on the Commodore 64. He's really playing
Yeah.
into this old man trope. Um,
I think he's a bit exaggerating it, but yeah, okay.
no, so he played Choplifter on the Commodore 64 as his first game, but then started
Mhm.
getting into like Super Mario and those types of
Yeah.
games. Never really played PC games at all, he said. And then got into Age of Empires Online as his first ever PC game, apparently. which is
Yeah, yeah.
really cool.
I think. Did he ever say anything about time splitters in his interview?
He
Time
said
splitters is one of.
his
Yeah.
friend convinced him to join. Is that Time
Uh,
Splitters?
yeah. No. 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 His favorite game. One of his favorite games is Time Splitters, and I think that's one of the games he played the most on console. But yeah, even I
Oh,
didn't know that Age Online was his first PC game. But damn, he's gotten good at it for it being his
yeah.
first PC game.
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
said his friend convinced him and fell in love with the game and the genre. And then he said
Mm-hmm.
his favorite moment was when he won the last official Age of Empires Online tournament before the servers closed. Um,
Oh yeah,
and he
you're
says,
right. The invitational, the final invitational tournament. Yeah.
correct. And he says it wasn't anything
Yeah.
special and not the most competitive, but it was very emotional. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that hits me where I
Yeah.
live, man. Hits me where I live.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that tournament. Yeah, we had give you anxiety in that tournament. We had Wout. I think Wout got fourth place.
Mm.
Carnage got, I think Eerie got third place, and anxiety got second, if I remember right.
Yeah,
Because yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think the Mista didn't play in that tournament. I don't believe.
No, 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 no.
But yeah, it was a great tournament, man. I remember watching that when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah,
Like that was just,
yeah.
and I actually incorporated that into. Do you remember that the video that I made about like what Age of Empires
Yes,
Online was like? His
yes.
name Troll Hercules was there in that tournament,
Yeah,
cemented
CG
forever.
Hercules. We used to
Yes.
be clanmates. Yes, CG Hercules. Well, let's see. Carnage is in H2. Striker did win the water. He's got a galley up already. Carnage is gonna go for a second TC. Oh, Striker actually has both water and a second TC, so that's really nice for him.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
very, very good
Nice.
for Striker, yeah. And on the other hand, we've got Carnage gathering from the berries without Picker's Gloves, so we've got pretty much the other end of the spectrum here for him. He's sending a group of throwing axemen on the side to go and do some damage, but I'm not sure how effective they're going to be. So that's the thing with throwing axemen, right? First, they have very low base damage.
Second,
Uh,
Striker gets to see all of it.
yeah, I mean, they do low damage to buildings, low damage to
Villagers. Yeah.
villagers, and they're very immobile. So like if they get caught, they're kind of like dead, right? On the other hand, you've got these Sparabara as well. That was nice of Carnage to garrison in the longhouses, though. Shows that he's been putting in some practice with the Norse, finally using some of their unique aspects. One of them being this garrison ability for the longhouse. You know, each longhouse can hold up to 10 villagers inside, keep them safe. Now we've got a stable, second stable too, for Carnage. So he's gonna go
Hmm.
double raider production, which is fine against Persia. Striker is, oh my God, look at this. Striker is making spearmen,
Spearman.
so those raiders are gonna be struggling to keep themselves alive. No 8th either.
Also
Oh,
good
no
raid.
eco upgrade. Yeah, no eco upgrade at all for Striker. He finally researches some, queuing up 8th. Actually, this one is gonna be researching Hansa, but it's gonna be having its tech cancelled. Like it's gonna be destroyed before it researches Hansa.
That's a
So
lot
that's
of
good.
damage that Karn's been
I
able to
would
do.
have never
Holy.
guessed. I would have never guessed that 7 throwing axemen are gonna do this. But here we are. Hansa cancelled, and I'm curious to see if if Striker is actually gonna notice this, because it's a huge deal.
Yeah.
And I mean a huge deal, because wood upgrades are the one that give the most amount of extra, like the most extra gathering, like 15%. Everything else is less than that. I guess Picker's Gloves is an exception, but you know, like you get what I mean. Second barracks coming in for Carnage. So we've got throwing axemen, raider production, and he's getting all of his upgrades, which is very good. He just needs to get Picker's Gloves because these guys are still gathering from the berries. I guess half of his food income is from here, so it's not the worst thing, but yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
But
Oh my God. 3 of these guys are still alive.
awesome.
The heroic throwing axemen that destroyed half of the Persian wood line. And the handsaw is still not researched again for Striker, so really good raid by Carnage, doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, I'm super impressed. Super
Yeah,
impressed by that. Like
yeah,
that.
indeed.
Plus, like not only did he destroy the upgrade, he just killed like there was like 12 guys on that wood line, and all of the resource time, the resource gathering time that he lost.
Yeah, the gathering time and the spearmen that were there, and just the fact alone that Hansa has been delayed by 2 minutes now, it's already
Wow.
so much like Mr. likes to say, hidden cost
Mm.
for Striker. Like it's insane actually. Oh, but look at this. We've got a bunch of bowmen and spearmen from Striker doing a raid, putting Carnage down to 45 villagers to the 45 of strikers, so they're equal. But this is a very risky raid. Like, uh, he's got very few units to actually protect these bowmen with, and like if Carnage decides to engage,
Oh, looks
oh,
like
he instead decides to go on the water. But I'm not sure if I don't know. Can he take down this? He can probably take down the bowman, but this galley is gonna be problematic for him, I think.
yeah, the galley makes it very even, if not slightly in favor of Striker.
Yeah,
Um,
but I mean, he's getting things done with these raiders, that's for sure. And
yes,
here come the rest of the raiders.
but the main army
Oh,
too.
but oh, this is bad for Striker though. Oh my God, these women are getting slaughtered between all of these raiders, and the pathing is gonna make them
Oh
die even
no!
harder. Oh Jesus Christ, yeah.
And look at the raiders
So
coming in.
many
Look at
raiders.
all of the fishing boats going
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Disaster strikes for Striker. No pun intended.
And there goes the
The
galley.
galley goes down. Yeah, I think Carnage can build a dock right away and take back water. I mean, there's not so much fish left, but yeah, just the map control on its own.
Go to
Actually, there's
H3.
like, yeah, go to H3. Oh yeah, he can actually. Both of them can afford the Silver Age. But I think from now on, this is Carnage's game to lose. He's even gonna get a free archery range too. So much damage done by those raiders. I
Mm.
think Striker underestimated the power of raiders. He didn't make enough spearmen. He made way too many bowmen. Yeah, now Carnage, his wood. What happened to his wood? Like his wood went down so much. He put down another stable. Oh yeah, there he goes. Oh, this is why he put down a market
Wow.
at the
That's a
corner.
really early market. Might be almost too
Yeah,
late or too early. Like with
yeah.
the upgrades
Well,
now, I've even in
yeah.
Eshwar
How
versus
actually? I'm curious how impactful have those conservation changes been?
massive,
Like yeah, yeah.
massive,
To be
absolutely massive.
expected.
I
Yeah,
love them. I love them. Like in the Eshwar
yeah,
versus Madlib game, Eshwar was in age 4 and hadn't yet not even put down a market at all and start a market line. Like
yeah,
he didn't need to.
yeah.
There's
Yeah,
more than enough now.
by the way, still no eco upgrades for a striker. Like not a single one. He's only got 8 tent. Like Carnage has like his all of his H2 eco upgrades, but Striker has nothing. So like no
Mm.
wonder. Like look at the pop difference. 30 population difference for Carnage. Striker lost the water. Carnage should and can go to the Silver Age like right away, but he's putting down an outpost here
Getting armor
to make some
upgrades.
war dogs. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like classic Carnage with lots of armory, which is very good. But I think advancing to the next age also is good. But yeah, there goes another 300 wood somewhere. I don't know where it went. I guess it's these barracks. But yeah, Carnage still in H2.
Doesn't want to fall into
Striker
that
also
same
in
trap
H2.
that he did last time, right? Not having enough production facilities or getting them all destroyed.
Oh
So
my God, that was amazing. That was
holy.
such great play by Striker. I really loved it. Like they had like those siege towers had 750 health. Like you need something, but like you need horsemen to kill those things. Like
Mm.
things without bonus damage versus siege are not gonna do it. Oh, this Asabara is not long for this world.
That's my
Oh
favorite
man,
saying of yours. That's my absolute favorite saying of
not
yours.
long for this world.
Not long for this world. I
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. He mamat his last meal. Okay, now here comes the Persian army.
oh,
This
this is pretty
longship.
scary.
It is, yeah. This longship is dead. Like it is also not long for this world, but we're waiting on the raiders who are coming now.
Oh, nice
22
flank.
raiders. Yeah, 22 raiders to 21 spearmen.
Hopefully, he
But
gets
here
there in
comes the
time.
raider flank, but I don't know. I think so much of Striker's front line has evaporated already. Yeah, it's gonna be rough for him. Yeah, look at this. Absolutely
Oh wow.
surrounded and slaughtered. Yeah. Here
Yeah, yeah.
fall the Persians. I think this is the beginning of the end for a striker. It's half the score. He doesn't have a lot of gold. Like the next gold that he can gather from is there. Let's see. He's got this one actually. And yeah, there's the GG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. GG.
Wait, he finally got handsaw, right? Happy Smurf points it out. He finally got handsaw, but it's a little too late.
Wow.
Okay, so
And
let's see.
that was a great
Yeah,
game.
it was. Let me update the score.
Getting a behind the scenes look.
Okay,
How much is
so
your
we got
delay on the stream?
45 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I should just keep it like this. Okay, so next game. What's the next map? I can check. Savannah. The players can stay on a Civ until they win?
Yes, until they win, and then they have to switch. So now
Okay.
Carnage has to switch.
Yes. So yeah, 3,000 extra Carnage, but not significantly in any particular released resource. So just overall more quick game, but like not quick enough for this number of ticks, especially 6 for Striker. Yeah, he just dropped most of his eco upgrades, I guess. Okay, so the next map is gonna be Savannah, the last game of this best of 3 series. Oh yeah, look at those people in the chat. The Ace, Alpha Leopard.
Oh, nice, nice. Alpha Leopard, good to see you.
Yeah, yes, sir. Okay, waiting on Carnage to whisper me his Civ, then I can invite them. Who beat the Mist Down ladder?
I don't know. Maybe Greeky, because Greeky's still
I should.
7-0.
All right, perhaps with Norse. Seriously, Greeky on Norse? Never seen that.
I'm liking the fact that Norse is being played a lot more. I think
Yeah,
Borg
yeah.
was like the only one to play Norse. Borg and Articheer were the only ones to play Norse in the Roman tournament.
Mm, yeah. Well, well, the thing is, uh, Carnage is still thinking about a Civ, guys. Um, so the thing is with Norse, like I also tried them out, but I believe Norse require dedication to get good at. Like, not it's not just about like the power level of the units, but just the Civ as a whole
Hmm.
is slightly different from like what you're most used to.
Interesting. Car's switching to Egypt, and that's
Yeah,
what Striker won with last time, right? Or in the earlier in the series.
yeah, yeah. They played Egypt versus Norse, and Striker won that one. Then we just saw the second game. Now the final game is gonna be Persia versus Egypt. So it's not the other PVE thinking about, but Persia versus Egypt.
There are no PVEs in this stream.
No PVEs around here. Yeah. So we're gonna have Savannah as our final game. So if you look at my screen now, you can see like, did you see how the gear stats changed? Oh wait, I'm on the wrong scene again. There we go. And it's not connecting again. Probably need to relog. I think it's Striker's connection. Let me just restart my game. Like, let's not even wait on that.
So the winner of this game then gets to face off against Erie. Another
Oh,
hopefully good, really, really good game. And the loser also
for
faces
sure.
Borg. Like, holy, this
Yeah,
this
I
this
mean,
group is
this
stacked with like,
tournament is stacked. Yes.
I love it. There's literally no bad games in this tournament.
Yeah, here we go again. Coming back. Back to my Babylonians. So, Star, did you have a chance to look at the Indian blog yet?
I briefly did, very briefly.
Yeah, I was just curious to see if you had any impressions on the architectural style of the Indian buildings.
You know what? I found that to me sadly less appealing. Um,
Yeah,
than
compared to
than
Wistive.
no. I'm saying like the architecture of a specific civ, not super integral to my enjoyment of the civ or the game.
Ah, right,
Um,
right, yeah, yeah.
but
Well, well, I have some good news for you. For the next blog, we're gonna be revealing the animations of the God of Warrior, which is like
see,
the bread and butter unit of the Indian infantry.
and sorry, what'd you call it? You called it
The Gada Warrior, Gada. It's the name of their club. Gada,
Gada.
Gada
Okay, okay.
Warrior. Yeah, and don't worry about the name. It's totally okay. Like me and Andy have been going crazy on the naming, so yeah, you
I
can
believe
be.
it.
Yeah, but yeah, the Gada Warrior is like their H2 unit. Like
Infantry or
yes, yes, yes. Um,
yeah, that's gonna be huge. I'm really
yeah,
looking
they
forward to it.
wield a club. Their weapon of choice is a massive club, like bigger than their heads. True AOEO fashion.
Hmm.
And I'm super excited about their walk animation, which I saw a sneak peek of earlier today.
Nice.
It's so funny. Yeah, you should see it. You'll see it in time. Yeah, let's start off with the final game of today. Let me see if everything is correct. Overlay and stuff. Yes.
Final game of the series. That's a small asterisk there.
Yes. Oh, what did I say?
The day.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Whoopsie, I didn't want to misinform anybody. Yeah. More games still to come after this on the other channel, the official channel, so we'll be rating that channel once this series is done. Okay, so here we go. We've got Carnage spawning as the Red Egyptians on the right side, and we've got Striker as the Blue Persians. On the left side of Savannah, Striker once again going for that extremely fast barracks. But I wonder, can he make a Sparabara out of this barracks once it is done? Well, I guess he's spreading out the villagers right away. So that might help. He's got 5 guys on the barracks, but still, like, curious to see when is actually the first minute or like the timestamp when he can actually make a Sparabara, because this barracks, okay, 1 minute 5 seconds. I see how it is. On the other hand, Carnage, he's got a very lucky wood storehouse, actually. It's gonna be allowing him to get a very like food going on for him if they cannot hold the hunt, which I think he will, because he's making a barracks of his own with 2 villagers even. I think his game sense is just making him like feel like there's a Sparabara rush coming, which it is. 2 Sparabaras are already on their way, but Priestess of Ra is there to help if things go wrong for Carnage.
Yeah, always a really good insurance policy, the Priestess of Ra.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that
Well,
Carnage
you
pick.
have to be careful though with her because she can be sniped and she can be snared. So that's yeah. Yeah, here we go. Loom being researched. I love this from Carnage. I think this is such an underrated tactic. Like
In the
when you
early
know
game.
you're gonna get attacked. Yeah, when you know you're gonna get attacked, he's even building this house wall so that every Sparabara coming through has to go through the TC range like 100% before it can reach this wood line, or he has to go all the way around. But yeah, I think Striker cannot attack into this position anymore. Even the Priestess is here. But I think Carnage should put the Priestess back because every second that she's not empowering, these villagers are training at 18 seconds compared to the 15 of Striker. And that really adds up.
Yeah, it definitely does. Hunting
Yeah.
dogs, interesting. And so, as I was gonna say, Carnage choosing Egypt, I think that's a really smart choice. It's a very wide open map. Being able to have an anti-cav unit is very critical.
Yes. Yeah. And camels are one of Egyptians' main strength on larger maps because they're a cav unit that shut down other cav units, so you can really get the map for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are no other civs that have that in H2, and it's not going to be changing with the Indians either, so...
Well, look at that, eh?
So let's see.
Striker doesn't care about the units and just goes right for the villagers.
Yeah. But I mean, the priestess is around. If I mean, there's only 4 Sparabara, actually 3 of them here, and Carnage is pulling back. And see how Loom is helping these villagers survive. Like this villager is still at 97 health, and these Sparabaras are dying like without doing much done, without getting much done. I mean, they're killing a crocodile though, so that's that.
Carnage put down a priest of Ra, a temple of Ra, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He needs to be careful not to get housed because if you are housed and you reach the Bronze Age, you will not get your free priestess. So remember that, guys. And I see Borg in the chat saying EIE. So EIE back. Como está? Or is that Spanish? I don't know.
That's Spanish, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, I think he understands what I mean. Let's see, 300 stone gathered by Carnage. I don't think. Well, where is it going? Oh, I don't know. This Sparabara is gonna be giving away the location of the TC. It's not gonna do any damage, or it's gonna do little damage. But Carnage is immediately gonna see the TC. Oh, but now his friends are joining. Now Carnage needs to leave because 6 Sparabaras. Where are the spearmen? They're coming back, but no, there's no way. Oh. Striker's trying to intercept this villager. Oh, the body blocks are real.
What a good micro.
Oh,
holy.
Damn. One villager actually goes down. And now Carnage... Micro. Carnage, where is he making the TC?
I think he wants to try to
still make it. His queue is empty. But can he? Wow. I mean, this one axeman. This priestess is going to make a lot of difference, but this is looking so chaotic right now. Well, I guess he finally got to build the TC there what he wanted.
Striker's already have his TC.
Yeah, his TC is already up, and Carnage only just now started it, so that's already a huge advantage for Striker in this game. So let's see, 21 villagers to 19. John Zaroni.
Yes, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you for the follow on the other stream. I'm on the scene that has the Project Celeste channel notification.
Oh, okay.
I was like, yeah.
I was like, oh, I heard this. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Striker's off to a great start this game. He's got a significant villager lead already. He's putting down an archery range. Not sure if Carnage knows about this, but he will soon. He's sending out his infantry, which consists of axemen and spearmen, and I'm looking at their walking animations. And yeah, the God of Warrior actually has an animation similar to the Axeman, but I think a more funny version. But I think nothing beats the Egyptian spearmen though. They've got the dumbest the dumbest walking animations. Look at that. It's so funny. Like, I'm going to war for the Egyptian Empire. Okay.
Their shoulders are just so ridiculously broad. Like their shoulders, it's like an ape. I love it.
Look at that. Yeah. Like both of those animations are so funny. But now Carnage, the least he achieved by moving these units around was to see where the second TC of Striker is located. And now Striker is making double bowmen. Wow, okay. I think now Carnage needs to seriously think of producing slingers because Persian bowmen trained really fast, and before you know it, you're gonna have a swarm of bowmen reaching your base, and I don't think camels without their champion upgrade can take down
Mm.
bowmen fast enough before the bowmen actually take down the front line of the Egyptians. But we'll see. Egypt does have that strength of being able to immediately switch compositions because their
Yes.
barracks makes, all three counters like anti-cav, anti-ranged, anti-infantry. But Carnage does need to research conditioning. Like I've said this 1,000 times by now, but this upgrade is so critical now for the barracks heavy civs. For all civs, but most importantly for civs that rely heavily on on their barracks. Rakimon says this army looks like the PvP Discord. He's talking about the Egyptian army with the animations.
Yeah.
Oh no.
FF and Easy
Yeah.
said, "Me and the boys, Spearman Edition."
Oh, where did he say that?
In the Project Celeste chat.
Oh, we've got your own chat there. Okay, yeah, I'm just reading my own stream chat. All right. Okay, so yeah, Carnage finally swapping to slingers, and he putting down another barracks. Yeah, because he knows that this bowman army is large, and he cannot hope to defeat it without slingers. Yeah, but okay, nice, nice. 38 villagers to 44. Wait a second. 6 villagers behind now, and
For who? Sorry.
Striker for Carnage. Carnage
wow.
is 6 villagers behind. Yeah. And here comes the Persian army knocking down on his door. He needs to move these villagers away immediately. One is gonna go down. Yes. Striker's gonna pull back for now. And actually, let's see. Carnage this time is the one being behind in storehouse upgrades. No picker's gloves. He's been gathering from these berries for the longest time now. But I guess in his defense, he's now in need of wood heavy units too. So maybe that's kind of okay. But yeah, still no conditioning, which is incredibly important. Now, Carnage is still losing villagers here and there. 42 to 47, so it's still 5 villagers behind. But I guess Striker's TC has been busy researching the Silver Age, so that gives Carnage some time to catch up. But now when Age 3 hits, then Striker can get Bowman Champion, then things are going to start to get really ugly.
And I think I saw him put down a War Academy. So I don't know if
Yeah?
he's going to do nasty things with the War Academy. Yes, he is.
Paid labor, and also blot out the sun is also a possibility for him.
Yeah, those are 2
9
super
camel
good
riders.
upgrades.
Yes. Yeah, I think moving blot out the sun to Age 3, even though it got nerfed from the original stats, has made it see more play than it ever did before. So I think that was a good choice. Because, usually it's in Age 4, right? But it gives 30% range, not 20. Okay, Carnage sees this huge army of bowmen. No bowman champion yet, though, but Striker can afford it momentarily. Now he can. Let's see if he queues it up. But then he's gonna be sitting on a huge surplus of food, which he can dump on Sparabaras, I guess, and also Pulsar, yeah, of course. He did get paid labor, so that's why his gold count is low. Yeah, Spearman Champion coming in. That's a strange choice. But I guess he's happy to sit back, I suppose. I'm not sure. Like, I think his army had a very good shot at doing some serious damage to Carnage there, but he's going back. Now let's see. 53 villagers to 62. There's the power of paid labor. Even though it is in a nerfed form, but still very good. Paid labor. Okay, here's Bowman Champion for Striker, adding stables and another barracks. Interesting combination. And an armory is also down for Striker, but no upgrades just yet. Carnage, on the other hand, expanding his infrastructure. He is still in H2, by the way. Wow, I didn't even notice that. But I think he can put down a Temple of Set right now. There it is. Temple of Set. Building it with 8 villagers, so...
Yeah, not bad.
Did you know that Egyptian temples have a builder limit of 10?
Really?
Like you can have a million. Yeah, you can have 1,000,000 villagers ready to build, but you can only build them with up to 10 villagers at the same time.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
It's unfair, or else you could just age
kinda,
up.
yeah. Yeah,
super
yeah, yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
One thing I want to mention to all of you is like, as a reminder, whenever you take a clip, if you do take a clip, you'll and send it to the Discord, you'll be entered into the best clip community award. So winner gets a small cash prize. If you have the most unique reaction. So make sure to send your clips into the Discord channel, and then of course we'll try to make a nice compilation of all the fun moments from the tournament this weekend. So small little.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've added some community awards to our prize pools recently, including the clips for this tournament. Now let's see, H3 for Carnage. He's getting a lot of Axemen. Does he have Axemen champion in queue yet? No. But let's see, third TC on the way for Carnage, right next to the second one. He needs to get his eco upgrades as soon as possible. Maybe think of getting some gold income later on too. But 87 villagers for Striker and 68 for Carnage.
Wow.
That is a lot of bowmen though. Now let's see, what does Carnage have to do against this?
Scotch Camel
He's
champion.
Camel champion and 11 slingers without the slinger champion upgrade. So
Mm.
I think if he wants to have a shot at those, he needs to get elephants. And Striker just doesn't care about that caravan raid,
Smart.
that camel raid. He's just gonna push in. Now, it might backfire for him depending on how well Carnage is able to defend this. He is getting his melee attack upgrade, and X-Men champion is being researched momentarily, but this camel raid has done a ton of damage to Striker, I think.
Now he's gonna come back super quickly, hopefully just in time to get a nice flank on, depending on how
Yes.
well he can
Well,
bait.
Carnage is maxed with a far lower villager count, so his army is actually going to be a lot bigger than Striker's. So that may be his one opportunity to take out this army, but he needs to do it convincingly because he can't afford to just trade armies. Even though his army is a little cheaper than Striker's. Oh, look at this. These villagers, like, they're actually very lucky to be idle right now because if there was a storehouse there, Striker would have seen it and probably would have attacked them. But yeah, here comes the Persian army in all its might.
Nearly
32 champion bowmen, 23 champion spearmen, 14 Sparabara champion with shield wall. Oh
so
no, Carnage! Oh, this half engagement is not gonna go well for him. Oh no, he goes back.
well, look at that.
But
He
here comes the
Striker
other half.
knows.
Yeah, of course. But I don't know about this. I still think Striker can hold his position and fight.
The kiting is going well.
17 Spearmen left alive, 16,
Wow,
10,
look at him
9,
go
8.
down.
But Carnage is focusing down the bowmen and the mounted archers with the slingers, but I think still overall, I think Striker got the better end of the deal there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 40 population ahead, 73 villagers to 85.
And now
I
the
really think
economy's in
Carnage
jeopardy.
needed. I think Carnage needed war elephants there, to be frank. Because,
Mm.
yeah, I don't know. It's looking rough for him right now. He's struggling for gold. He's got 11 guys on gold. He's adding more.
Nice
There's
fortress.
a fortress, yeah, but he needs to buy time because right now he's 40 population behind, or 38 rather. And he's not remaxing on exactly pop efficient units. So like even if he's maxed, it's gonna be worse than a maxed Persian army.
Mm-hmm. Just-
Yeah.
I guess he's
Yeah,
got hope.
Rakim exactly. He needs elephants, I think so too. Oh, look at this. Striker even pushing to Carnage's side of the map. Oh, this fortress is gonna get denied though, I think.
There's a lot of
Maybe
pierce
not.
damage.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, can Carnage even hold this position? Maybe with the fortress going up, he can. But the villagers, oh, the villagers. Okay,
Quick garrison.
the fort goes up.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Quick garrison. 13 villagers inside the fortress and 2 elephants in the queue immediately for Carnage. How is his armory looking? Let's see.
Not as good as Strikers. Strikers is solid. He's got all H3.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
oh my God, yes. So Striker's army is significantly better upgrade, and look at this immediate reaction from Striker putting down a siege workshop to get some battering rams, and he's smartly saving some population for those rams, because if he was maxed out, then he couldn't make any rams. Now Striker and Carnage sending his camels is just gonna pass by the. What is he doing? I guess he's going for the economy rather than the infrastructure. But H4 on the way for Striker, and he's adding an in-base siege workshops, presumably for war wagons. But here comes Striker's entire army in the main base of Carnage, and as he does that, we have a battering ram making its way to this fortress. So very nice plays by Striker, but with 2 war elephants in the front and only 17 spearmen, I don't know. This TC is gonna go down, but is it gonna go down?
It's targeting the war elephants, it seems, instead. And yeah, there's enough slingers and a large enough meat shield where I think this could work for Carnage. Nope, never mind.
I'm having my doubts.
Take that back. Take that back.
Yeah. I think this is the end for Carnage. Actually, nice plays by Striker. I mean, we've got some camels over here trying to do damage, but champion spearmen for the Persians are fast, and
more than enough to stop a camel raid. And even if there was just a couple of elephants in the raid, it still wouldn't be good enough. Axeman champions being built. I think Carnage is...
He's dead, I think.
Yeah.
Striker is almost an H4. I mean, maybe he can hold this push. But then the next push is going to be devastating, because war wagons are going to be coming. And yeah, there's the GG from Carnage, actually. He taps out.
And so the old man falls.
Well, Striker takes the series 2-1. So,
those additional Sparabara killed me. Didn't expect those.
Yeah, I think he's talking about when he was making the second TC.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was just so smart from Striker to put that one Sparabara at the back of the base.
Yeah, he had this one Sparabara on the hunts where he expected Carnage to arrive at some point, but he got there earlier than he probably even thought. Yeah. So what's next on your schedule? You've got the Mista versus Greeky, right?
Yes. And
when is that? That's in 8 minutes.
That's very soon. Yes.
Yeah.
But then in this group, I guess Striker could face Eerie, or Carnage can face Borg next.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're down to continue to cast, then
well, I've got a live guest with me, so I'm not sure if I can do the next series immediately, but maybe. I'm not sure. Is it today or tomorrow?
Take your time. It would be today. It would be today.
We'll see. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll join the viewers on the main chat for now, but after that we'll see how it goes then.
Okay.
Thank you for the co-casting. Yeah. Take care then. See you guys. Goodbye.